the 5.6 preview already in our Epic launcher. As a mobile game developer, let's see what type of feature they give for us and so what's their roadmap. So in the first, they add enhanced mobile render system. So now we are getting more optimized in Lumen and ray tracing and more better performance for high-end mobile device. Because as we all know, Epic only targeting the AAA level games always. So that's why. But they're now also targeting for mid-range as well. So that's a good thing. Also, they give a Nanite upgrade, which is now very more improved and mobile friendly and ensure high fidelity graphics, which maintains good performance in modern device. So make sure that Epic every time saying they are enhancing mobile render and etc, which is typically for the high-end device actually, kind of like S24 or S25 Ultra, iPhone 16 or 7 Pro Max series. The second thing they updated, now it's a more better cross platform in workflow. So they improve in Vulkan support. So usually if you don't know what is the Vulkan, so Vulkan is a old rendering system. Typically right now they're more used that OpenGL 3.2. In Unreal Engine 5 series it's used 3.2, but in the older series like mobile, suppose if you're using a mobile or a Android that it's more than 5 to 6 year old, which using Vulkans, okay, or Vulkans is basically a low grades rendering system, but it's typically highly used for AR VR and this kind of like a low Android grade device. So it's a good thing that they are improving, so it's mean that we are now going to get more better supports than there. Also, there's a good news for the iOS developer because usually Epic don't focus on that, but as they say that they already updated the Meta API Enhanced, so which is, and it's mean that they are updated the Meta APIs, which is the Apple policies are so great, we all know. So they are already updated their ecosystem and optimized more performance and energetic way. So I think that's a good thing actually that they are now also focusing some in the mobile category as well. In the third, they updated the mobile specific platform tools such as like device specific tool and streamline content streaming. So both are different things. So it's more like it's going to be help you to optimize, identify. Suppose like how we know that inside Unreal Engine system that we can see where's the issue, why is the even ticker coming too much, why is the performance are dropping. So basically that tool are now more enhanced for the mobile. Okay, so I think it's a good thing. Also about the streamline content streaming, which is the dynamic content streaming, ensure faster load time even for a large level without warming device memory, which is a very good thing as well. So if you're creating a larger world, kind of like world partition, it's bunch of taking time in the Unreal Engine old series, even like in 5.0 series as well. I have a very big game and it's also using the same thing, like very bounce are really bad. So yeah, I'm hoping to get something new in the 5.6 as well. Okay, in the 5.6, the number 4 is really great. I'm really liking this one, which is better packaging and deployment. So they now basically smaller build size in 5.6, which is it's going to be a more compressed asset, okay, which is necessary required for the Google Play Store or even App Store. And they also optimize the asset management, which is mean now we are getting more better management in text relation, LODs, details, and various wide range device supported, which is a good thing for us that we are going to get now more Android supports or device supports, which I will really appreciate. In the fifth, they updated, or I won't say it's a fifth, but I would say if you are now want to see more like a specific what's they give in Android, I would say this kind of like thing they already improved in the Android specific, which is more better improvement for the Google Play Store requirement and App Store like build size and etc. More better renders for the AR core projects or the Vulkan supports, and the Vulkan and OpenGL ESPC both are more optimized, which is highly required. And in iOS sector, they enhanced the supports for Apple Silicon such as like M1 and M2 chip pads. So it's more like they updated their processor, the ecosystems like the app purchasing stuff and etc. ARKit based experiment, which is a good thing as well. And they also stream integration switch with the Object-C thing. So currently I would say still it's a complicated thing to use a Swift or Object-C code type coding platform with Unreal Engine, because even Unreal Engine own C++ is so tough that you don't even take many years expense to get become a good dev on that. Okay, so this is so far we are getting in 5.6. At the meanwhile, their roadmap, let me now discuss with you guys their roadmap. So there in a roadmap, we will see that they are working on virtual shadow mapping optimization. So it's mean that in the future we are going to get more better performance and memory usage and calling distance fidelity with artistic control we are going to get in 5.6. So it's mean that there's a lot of good news for a mobile developer. Like virtual shadow mapping, typically it's now using in all engine series, so they updated and the latest, so it's a very good thing, and I would say it's a crucial thing as well. And the second thing, they support updating and working on Android emulator integration. Okay, so I would say it's something that we needed. Kind of like, what is the emulator actually like? Suppose what we're right now doing, like we are exporting the APK and we are testing nowadays, which is taking bunch of time, and then also sometimes it's required highly integration, but even they're saying that they are going to upgrade it more improved in the and accessible for more various emulator. I would say it's still in a would say a bad condition, the emulators. Like I would say I even test the Android emulator and I get the like most of emulators support is still the 3.0 or 3.1 OpenGL, and even Vulkan doesn't support by lots of emulator. Like if you go with the Google emulator or like Android Studio emulator, you'll be see that once you export a game from 5.0 series or 5.6 series, I already get exports, so I see that it's supporting ESC 3.2, which is highly more device, so that is a problematic as well. I think they will fix that in later age their engine updates. Also, they are ensuring that optimizing device profiling for 60 Hz. So it's now that they are now bounding the limits of the 60 FPS. So they are now more targeting getting good performance and quality, like they are going for their own games like Fortnite, which is such a great thing. Also, you always have to know that because the Epic have their own game like Fortnite dedicated, so they already testing the device, so they really have lots of internal feedbacks and the data to improve their engine, which is a great thing, I would say. Also, they're updating the OpenXR 1.1, which is a highly crucial thing for the OpenX developers or like the VR developers. I'm also VR developers. I have Quest 3, so I think that is a very good thing. Like their SDKs are so bad, I would say, Unreal Engine series. So I think the OpenXR 1.1 is going to get more better feature, such as like the hand tracking and other stuff. Also, they are updating the Android occlusion fast mode, which is it's mean that you are now getting more better performance in Android GPU series. Android GPU series is typically used for the MetaQuest and very low-end mobile device, because as I said, the XR chips or XR2 chips are not so great. You will see them because just a 40,000 Taka, or if I say $400 a component, okay, or a equipment, it doesn't have too much stuff, or it's not have. So how they give you a better like a Snapdragon 855 series processor, right? So yeah, it's still they are using the old GPU series and processor. So I think it's a great thing that they are targeting that as well. And lastly, they are more adding the performance render stuff like supporting a sky real time, GPU stream, creative with a more optimized stuff, accelerometer prepost just like if you were to see Valve and Android Vulkan. Like as I said, that they are now more focusing on the Android and the low and mid range device, not really low end device, but yeah, mid range device. Yeah, I guess so. So that's all in this video. You already get an overview of what we are getting the feature of 5.6 and what's the feature we are getting in Android and coming Unreal Engine 5 series as well. So thank you so much for watching. See you in next video. Bye bye.